Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Good afternoon. Excuse me.
You're excused.
Take two. Good afternoon and welcome to this AACS sports presentation. Today it's high school baseball as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers host the King Philip Warriors. KP comes in with a record of 9-5 overall, 8-3 in the Hockomock League, one game behind at the top of the heap in the Kelly Rex division. Attleboro comes in 7-6 overall, 5-6 in the Kelly Rex division, tied for fifth place with Milford. KP is averaging 6 runs a game, allowing only 3.76. Attleboro scoring only 3.92 runs per game, but they're only allowing 3.76 as they pitch well and play good defense. I'm Paul Healy, along with Attleboro City Councilor and baseball historian Ty Waterman. Hi, Ty.
Hi, I'm trying to figure out how you score 0.76 of a run.
It is a windy day here at Attleboro. It is blowing dead in at the Drummond Street turf fields. King Philip, in their 4th year under head coach Jeff Plimpton Jr., whose dad played in the majors, he's been outstanding. They've made the last 2 Division II state final championship games. Rats, they haven't been able to come home with a victory in either one.
But now they'll be in the Class 1, right?
They're in Division I now.
Division I, yeah.
They went 17-8 last year. Attleboro went 10-12. KP will be led by Max Robeson, who's going on to play at WPI, Worcester Polytechnical Institute. I assume because he couldn't get into Bridgewater State. WPI is not a bad safety school.
Well, I'm sure Bridgewater State would have something to say about that.
Hey, I'm an alma mater. I'm an alum. I can say that. And Tommy McLeish, 3-sport athlete, 3-year starter at quarterback in football, forward in basketball, and he's the shortstop on the baseball team. He's heading to UNH to play college football, where Ricky Santos, all those years ago from Bellingham, Mass, played and parlayed that into the Walter Payton Award as the top 1AA player of the year and the Montreal Alouettes. So I said to Tommy before the game, play your cards right. You too could be a Montreal Alouette.
It sounds like a cheerleading squad.
Yes, right. Tyler Dunley, son of Attleboro head coach Steve Dunley, a BC grad. Tyler is 3-1 in the season, 23 innings pitched, 31 strikeouts, 15 walks, a 1.22 ERA. He'll face Travis Crawford, the senior right fielder, who in 2022 was the HockomockSports.com underclassman of the year.
Yeah, and then I guess he didn't play in 23, so.
Yep. Tyler Dunley getting ready to throw his first pitch.
That was a nice curveball to open up.
Breaking ball, called strike. Defensively, catcher Bennett, the junior, is playing catcher today. At third base, Brody McKenna, who's heading to Salve Regina to play college football. Here comes the next Dunley pitch. Fastball.
Nice. That was a solid fastball right down the groove.
0-2. The transfer from Bishop Hendricken. Kolseski is at shortstop. Landers, who's been outstanding at second base, as has Kolseski at short. And Andrew Adonis Gorman is at first base. Slow breaking ball, swing and a miss.
I like that curve he's got. And it comes in and sort of hangs and dips down to the right, and you can get ahead of that pitch.
Yeah.
It's like a mini changeup.
32nd strikeout of the year. Crawford came in hitting .324, had knocked in 7 runs with 4 doubles, had scored 12. Left-hand hitting Max Robeson, heading to WPI. He'll be an engineer on their baseball team. First pitch, low, ball 1. Nice stop by Bennett. Attleboro's outfield, left to right, O'Hara, Harvey, and Mikey Huntington, who's their leading hitter. Robeson is now in his 3rd year starting at first base. He, along with Attleboro's Gorman, one of the 2 top defensive first basemen in the Hockomock League. He's the spark plug of the team. He hit .299 last year with 23 hits, led the club with a .480 on-base percentage. He's hitting .304 this year.
Ooh.
Called strike one.
That was a beautiful inside corner fastball. He's looking
14 runs knocked in as a junior. He's the leading returning player on the Warriors for RBI. Back foot in the corner of the box near the plate, slightly open stance. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He'll be followed by Aiden Astorino, speaking of starters on the Super Bowl winning football team, as was his older brother. Aiden, a linebacker and running back, but this is Robeson. Hard grounder to Gorman. Gorman flips to Dunley.
nice play. 3-1.
Fundamentally sound. 2 up, 2 down. So 8 pitches to get through the first batter. Aiden Astorino.
So we have our backup catcher in there today, right?
I'm not sure if they split time for use a backup, but yes, Bennett is playing catcher today for the Bombardiers.
I saw him play the other day in that 3-inning rainout, and he dug a lot of nice balls out of the dirt.
Excellent.
I was really, really good to watch him.
Antonio Bennett. Breaking ball on the outside edge to Astorino. Called strike one. Dunley, all 3 batters have started with a strike. Astorino leads the team with 15 runs scored, hitting .318. He's knocked in 11. Dunley sets. Just a bit short of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He wasn't afraid of blocking that, though.
Yep. Bennett splits catching duty with senior Joey Castro. Castro, the bigger lad, according to Ty's scouting report. Bennett, good receiver. Low and out. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, wind is blowing in down the left field line. The fence is about 340 feet away. Goes straight across to left center where it ends.
It'll probably play 380 today.
Yeah. Call. Call. No call. You saw Aiden nod his head. Yep. Just caught the corner. Aiden. Yep.
Full count.
3-2 or 2-2?
I thought it was 3. I couldn't quite tell with his fingers.
Yeah. Misses. Now it's a full count.
Now it is.
Ty, you leave the mistakes to me. People are expecting that.
Oh, okay. You mean I can't be off by $1 million in city council?
Ty and Attleboro City Council. That only happened once. What's $1 million amongst friends? Call. Oh, just misses the outside edge. 1 on, 2 outs, and the cleanup batter, Drew Hurlin, coming up. Drew Hurlin with a 1.094 OPS, whatever the heck OPS is, to lead the team.
That's a pretty big OPS. Yeah. It's got something to do with on base plus slugging.
Why in my day, average RBI and runs scored.
And no OPSs.
Called strike on the inside edge to the left-handed batter. Short lead for Astorino, and just seeing him run in the football field, I imagine he's a base-stealing threat. Dunley gets the sign from Bennett. Timeout called at the plate. Go, Drew. Drew wearing number 9, which was my high school baseball number, which was a terrible insult to Ted Williams. At least Drew's a left-handed batter like Ted. Right-handed punch-and-Judy hitter who loved to swing at the first pitch. What was I doing wearing number 9? Breaking ball called strike.
That was a nice curve. Nice curve.
Home plate umpires Mark D'Angelo played at Franklin High and Assumption College. Mike Borgi is on the bases, played at Mansfield High.
Oh.
So we got 2 Hockomock Leaguers.
We do.
Umpiring this Hockomock League game. 1-1. Right in front of us. Bennett can't find it.
It's over here. Yeah.
That was in the dirt. We're gonna call it a wild pitch for Dunley. Tyler had an outstanding freshman year. Missed all of last year with an ulnar injury in his right elbow. Didn't really make it all the way back until his first start this year. High in the zone, fouled back. Is that 2-2?
It could be.
Yep. Good news, folks. Ty's wife, Jen, the brains of the outfit, is here.
I won't object to that.
Ty's also a baseball author. We'll get to that in a little bit. And the wind's picking up, blowing straight in. High,
Ooh,
full count.
Full count.
Little pop on that one, huh?
Yeah, you can hear it. Hit the mitt. He's got good speed, I'll say that.
Big lad, as is his dad. A lot of leg drive, too. Full count, runner. Oh, curveball that is laced into right center field by Hurlin. Here comes Astorino scoring.
Yep.
Base hit and an RBI for Drew Hurlin. 1-0 KP. He was patient on that breaking ball.
He was. It's almost like he knew it was coming.
So 2 outs, nobody on, then the walk. And again, the run of your walk coming all the way around on a wild pitch. And then the base hit to right field. 2 outs, 1-0 KP. Again, Attleboro beat this team 8. Whoa, throw to first, gets away. Deep in right field, heading all the way to third base is Drew Hurlin.
Just run it in.
He scored 14 runs this year.
Where's the first baseman? I still don't see him.
Already threw the ball in, but. Now, was that throw low?
Yeah.
So we're calling that an E1. Attleboro only had 7 errors in their first 11 games of the season, then 3 errors in the 12-0 loss to North Attleboro.
No, that wasn't. The first baseman couldn't get that.
High to Tommy McLeish, the 3-sport star, heading to UNH to play quarterback, hitting .295, leads the team with 16 runs knocked in, 3 doubles, 3 triples. Also the shortstop.
Pitch him carefully.
Called strike. Okay. 1 ball, 1 strike. McLeish, quarterback in the football team, forward on the basketball team, where he's been a 3-year starter in both. Just missing outside, 2-1. I think he's a 3-year starter in baseball as well.
Yeah, that's what we know.
Yeah. Dunley sets middle infield back, fouled straight back towards our backstop camera. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rather large pitch coming up, Ty.
I would say so.
On deck is Tommy Gately, another multi-sport athlete. I think he's in the football team as well.
All right, he's ready to go here.
Up in the zone,
nope.
Fouled back, 2-2. Good hustle by Gately from the on-deck circle.
He's got a healthy cut, I will say that.
Yes, you mean Tommy McLeish. Not cheated on that swing.
No.
Dunley from the stretch. Breaking ball, hit to shallow left center field. On the run is Matt Harvey. Speaking of quarterbacks, Matt Harvey makes the catch, but KP's on the board first.
That curve fooled him.
Yep.
And he held up his swing, and that's why he got the fly ball out of it.
Exactly right.
It was a good pitch.
1 run on 1 hit, 1 Attleboro error, 1 runner left on base after a half inning. It's 1-0 Warriors on AACS 15 Sports.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Paul Healy along with Ty Waterman, Attleboro City Councilor. And if you have an Amazon account, you can get his book about the championship 1918 Boston Fighting Red Sox.
Yeah.
Dave Kane was there. What's it called?
The year the Red Sox won the series. Of course, they've won a few since then, but that was back in 2000. Yeah. When it had been, what, 82 years?
Something like that, yeah. Because they finally, at age 86 years was their drought. Makes you feel sorry for Toronto Maple Leaf fans. Pitching for King Philip is Ryan Higgins. What year is Ryan number 5? Ryan is a junior, second baseman and pitcher. This is his 5th appearance. 0-1, 13 2/3 innings pitched. He's allowed 10 runs on 10 hits, but only 6 of those 10 runs are earned. Baja catching will be Dowling, who's a sophomore and a good one. Played some varsity hawk catcher as a freshman last year.
He's got an arm.
At third base is Hassan Fuss. McLeish is at short. Gately is at second. Robeson at first. The outfield left to right, Astorino, Prater, and Crawford. Leading off for the Bombardiers, one of their best players, junior Michael Huntington, the right fielder, leads the club with a .343 average. Knocked in 3, scored 8. His older brother is 14, Jackson Huntington, heading to UMass Dartmouth to pitch. First pitch from the righty to the lefty, called strike 1, fastball.
So is it, am I dreaming, or do we have new uniforms today?
These are their special USA patriotic uniforms.
Oh.
They wear them a few times every year.
Stars and stripes all over the arms.
On the left arm, blue sleeves with white stars. The right arm is red and white stripes.
Wow.
Deep gray back to the jersey. Black front of the jersey. Ball too low, 2-1. Big white numbers on back.
Number 16 here.
Mikey Huntington.
Oh, is it 18?
No, it's 16. High, 3 balls, 1 strike. Mikey and Jackson, his older brother, both outstanding football players. The righty, Higgins, fouled off out of play to the left. We got a full count.
What year is Ryan Higgins in, their pitcher?
He's a junior.
Junior.
And let me double check that. Yes.
He's only pitched, what, 10 or 11 innings all year?
13.2.
13.2.
Or 13 2/3. Shot. McLeish.
Whoa, you almost got it.
Over the leaping McLeish. Base hit to left. There goes the no-hitter.
Beautiful single line drive, left field.
Attleboro gets the leadoff runner on. Ty is a baseball historian. I'm not sure you're familiar with this, but getting the leadoff runner on is pretty important in baseball.
I think you score about 45 to 50% of the time if you can do it.
Wow. Eden Landers, the junior, who's played outstanding second base. Attleboro's been strong in the middle infield this year. Called strike on the outside edge. Good placement by Higgins.
Particularly at the top of the order where you got better hitters coming up behind you.
Boy, Dowling just looks like a catcher, doesn't he? Only a sophomore. Nice lead for Mikey Huntington. Timeout called. Coach Dunley coaches third base.
So Aiden Landers has moved up in the order quite a bit.
Yes.
He's had a good, solid season.
Runner is
He's
going.
off.
Swing and a miss. Strike. Stolen base.
Oh, he was fast.
Count as.
It was a good throw.
Yeah.
He just beat it. Michael Harrington steals second.
Huntington.
Oops.
Yep.
Whoops.
Ty can't read his own writing.
No, I could, and that was the problem.
Oh, big lead being held by the second baseman Gately from the stretch. Breaking ball fouled over our heads. What's the count? Thank you. 0-2. Should have trusted my instincts.
Now what you want to do is try to hit it to right field. There's a big hole between first and second.
Straight away in the outfield. Curveball stays up. 1 ball, 2 strikes as Landers does not chase. He'll be followed by Brody McKenna. Mason Kolseski, the shortstop, junior shortstop, hits cleanup. Called strike 3 in the outside edge. 5th strikeout of the year for Higgins, first of the game. This brings up Brody McKenna, heading to Salve Regina to play football. Outstanding defensive third baseman.
Yeah, he should play baseball too.
Slow roller.
Beat it out. Beat it out.
McLeish picks it up across the diamond in time.
Oh, he dove into first. Just a shade too late.
Moving to third was Huntington, so 2 outs. Runner on third, and this brings up Mason Kolseski. Attleboro resident.
Now, you were a slider. Did you get yourself dirty a few times out there?
God. Pigpen.
He dove right in there. I love to see that.
Foul ball on that pitch. Foul strike. When it came to first, only to avoid a tag would I slide, because I think you're faster if you just keep running.
It does slow you down.
Yeah, if you just keep running. The only skill I had in baseball was running and sliding. Curveball stays out. 1-1. Huntington getting a good secondary lead off of third base there.
Go up the middle.
Shot.
Oh,
and there it is.
Diving stab by the first baseman.
We told you Robeson was an outstanding defensive first baseman. That's how to make us look good, Max.
Yeah.
A line drive. So for Attleboro, no runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base after 1 full. It's the Warriors 1, the Bombardiers nothing on AACS 15 Sports.
W.H. Riley is here for your home or business needs this summer. They're a family-run business that always welcomes new customers. They offer air conditioning, generator, and home appliance installation with 24-hour emergency service. For more details, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or on the web at whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep?
Ow.
Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Ty Waterman. Peter Bray set up our backstop camera and is running our graphics. Jim Jones is the engineer in charge. In the Kelly Rex division of the Hockomock League, Taunton is 12-4 overall, 10-2 in the league, followed by KP, 9-5 overall, 8-3 in the league. North Attleboro, 8-5 and 8-3. Franklin, 8-5 overall, 7-4 in the league. Franklin and Taunton met for the state championship last year, which Taunton won. And then Attleboro, 7-6 overall, 5-6 in the Kelly Rex, followed by Milford, 8-6 overall. But get this, Milford is 5-5. So a 500 record is last place in the Kelly Rex division, and they lead the entire Hockomock League, do the Scarlet Hawks, with 89 runs scored. Whoops, there you go, there's Ty's mic.
So they play Milford tomorrow morning to finish Wednesday's game.
Yes.
They get 3 innings in. 4 innings is a game. They're coming back at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Ball 1 low to Tommy Gately, who, if I recall, plays football. Tommy is a left-handed batter. He's got 14 walks on the season. Call strike. It's 1-1. Hitting .314, 8 runs knocked in, 1 double, and again 14 walks. So obviously a good eye.
Almost won a game.
Just missing.
You see the good eye right there.
2-1. Again, Tyler Dunley now has 32 strikeouts in 24 innings pitched this season. He's walked 15. Missing inside, 3-1.
He's going to make you put it over the plate.
Yep. Temperature in the mid to high 50s. For the moment, the wind has stopped, but it's been blowing hard in. Ground ball, McKenna, third hop, fires it across the diamond in time, 5-3 if you're scoring at home. This brings up the catcher, Leo Dowling, just a sophomore, but a good one.
I shouldn't hex him, but Brody McKenna is almost automatic at third base. Whoops.
Just for the record, if he boots the next one hit to him, it's on tie. Leo Dowling, a .385 on base percentage, 6 runs knocked in. He's got a double this year, and he's an outstanding backstop. Curveball called strike. Boy, Tyler, he's got a couple different speeds on that curve.
Yeah, he does.
He's committed to UMass Lowell. Committed as a sophomore, even though he missed the entire sophomore year with an arm injury. Little low, nice stop, Bennett, 1-1.
They're scouting you when you're a sophomore?
When you're as big and as good as he is.
And you've got a dad who played BC.
Exactly. Popped up. Shallow. Here comes Kolseski. Can't make the dive. And that's going to be the funkiest infield hit you ever want to see. Wow. Kolseski deep at shortstop. Landers deep at second. We hope he's okay. Hope Mason's okay.
Yeah, he's up. He's a little disappointed, I'm sure. That didn't go high enough for him to even reach it.
Yeah, infield hit.
Maybe it was a little wind blown too. I don't know.
Could be. Second hit of the game for KP. For Attleboro, again, Brody McKenna heading to Salve Regina to play football. Matt Harvey to Mass Maritime to play baseball. UMass, Tyler Dunley going to UMass Lowell. Johnny Pagano going to UMass Boston. The latter 3 all to play baseball. Here comes the number 8 batter, Johnny. I think it's Prater. I should have asked. Sophomore center fielder, so you know he can pick him up and put him down. Hitting .273, scored 5 runs. He's knocked in 5. Couple of doubles on the year. Decent lead at first for Dowling.
All right, fastball over the corner, strike.
Hold on, I want to see if we have a courtesy runner. Yes, number 7 is the courtesy runner. That's Cole Kotkowski. Again, catchers missing. 1 ball, 1 strike. Catchers and pitchers get courtesy runners. The other players in the lineup can have a pinch runner yet still come back into the game once with re-entry. So I assume Kotkowski's a threat. Called strike on the outside edge. I got 1 and 2. Kotkowski.
This is the spot for the slow curve, outside corner. Let's see what happens.
Again, Dunley keeping him close. Kotkowski, the courtesy runner, just a sophomore.
He's getting a pretty good lead out there.
Yep.
Nope.
Swing and a miss. Dunley's second strikeout of the game. 2 outs.
Fastball outside corner. Worked.
Giving him 33 on the season. This is his 25th inning pitched.
He's about 1 an inning.
Gonna get my pitch count text on my 4G flip phone from Peter Bray. Cam Hassenfuss, the third baseman, a junior. Knocked in 4 runs, scored 1. Each team using a DH. For each team, the pitcher not batting. Call strike, low outside corner, 0-1.
Yeah, that's pretty hard to hit that pitch.
Dunley from the stretch. Breaking ball, nice stop by Bennett.
Yep.
1-1.
Bennett's not afraid to get dirty, knock him down.
Yeah, and again has his body moving towards the ball.
He does.
Yep. Shot to shortstop. Kolseski makes the catch.
All right. 3
And that's
out.
the 3rd out. So Kolseski lined out to end the bottom of the 1st, and then he catches a line drive to end the top of the 2nd. No runs, 1 hit, 2 in the game for KP after 1.5, and 1 runner left on base, which was also 2 in the game. After 1.5 innings, it's the KP Warriors 1, the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers 0. We'll be right back.
Emerald Auto Sales and Service has provided complete auto repair on all foreign and domestic vehicles since 1991. They provide Mass and Rhode Island vehicle inspections and inspections for Massachusetts commercial vehicles. Emerald Auto Sales and Service can diagnose and repair check engine light issues. They're open weekdays 8 to 5, Saturday 8 to 1. For more information, you can call 508-809-6553 or at their location on Route 1 North Attleboro, diagonally across from the Toyota dealership.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Paul Healy along with Ty Waterman. How long have you been in the city council now?
This is my 6th year. I came in the middle of a 2-year term, special election.
So fooling the citizens of an entire city for 6 years now.
Well, I'm working on 7 fooling years. We have a budget we're about to complete. And we think we're going to have it balanced. That's always good, right?
Really? Personally, I wouldn't know a thing about that. Attleboro is going to send up Andrew Gorman, senior first baseman, Matt Harvey, and Jeremy O'Hara against the right-hander Ryan Higgins. Oh, ooh. No one on base, so it's not a balk.
He got halfway through his delivery and he slipped off the mound a little bit.
And they're saying 1-0. So that counts as a pitch.
Yeah, it should.
Yep. By the way, we determined that KP's run was an unearned run in the top of the first because on the wild pitch, Astorino advanced into scoring position and then came home on the Herlin RBI single. Called strike 1 to Andrew Gorman. It's 1-1 now. Swing and a miss. Little pop on that pitch, 1-2.
So who's the official scorer at this game?
The home book.
The home book.
Yep.
Okay.
Up in the zone. Ground ball. Long run to his left for Gately. The throw was in time.
Good play by the second baseman. He went deep into the hole.
Tommy Gately, who I'm almost certain was also a member of the Super Bowl winning football squad. That knocked off Marshfield, who had upset Catholic Memorial, which really bothered KP because they wanted a rematch with CM. This brings up Matt Harvey, center fielder, heading to Mass Maritime to play ball. Shot, base hit into right field for Matt Harvey.
You got to
First
hustle,
pitch swinging, fielded by Crawford.
He made it.
Second hit of the game for the Bombardiers.
I could see murder in his eyes. He was zeroed in on that pitch.
Jeremy O'Hara, the sophomore left fielder. He and Landry have been splitting time. Could lead for Harvey. Fouled back, 0-1 to Jeremy, the sophomore.
You know, sports writers don't use that word, he murdered the pill, anymore.
In football, they also never say he muckled him anymore. Muckled the guy.
I'm not gonna even. Yeah, you're gonna tell me what.
That's my father, Dick Healy, who's in the Hall of Fame at University of Vermont for basketball and baseball. Whenever anyone hits somebody else really hard in any sport, they muckled him.
Muckled him. Is that with a CK?
I think so. Oh. He grew up in Brooklyn. I think it's a Brooklyn term.
Oh.
Big lead, big secondary lead, throwing down to
diving
first.
Back, he's okay. The throw almost got away from him, but he's back to first.
2-1 is the count. Look at Coach Dunley going through the signals down there in the third base coach's box. Looks like Tourette's syndrome. Sorry, folks. Big lead, Harvey. Up high. I got 2 balls and 1 strike. Thank you, Peter. Bray in the truck confirms that. Peter Bray set up all the equipment alone today.
He did yeoman's work.
Curveball stays with it.
Will
into
he get
center
it? No,
field.
drops in. Drops in.
Two consecutive hits. Runners on first and second, 1 out, and Brady Irwin coming up. He's the DH and was a junior captain on the basketball team.
It's a big at bat coming up here.
1-0 KP.
Just want to meet the ball, Brady.
That got the Attleboro bench excited, huh? High and in.
A little bit of a duster.
Or, as Ken Harrelson used to call it, little bit of chin music.
We might have to tell our audience about Ken Harrelson.
Ken the Hawk Harrelson. Up
Going to
high,
third.
ball, stolen base.
He's in. It was a good throw, but by a hair he got in.
Great jump for Matt Harvey. He gets the stolen base, and moving to second is O'Hara.
Now the question is, does O'Hara get a stolen base out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Just want to hear you.
Yep. I believe it's 2-0 to Brady. Up high in the zone, swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ken Hawk Harrelson, after Tony Conigliaro was devastatingly injured in 1967, came over to the Red Sox, took over right field, and then proceeded to ruin the game of baseball, and I'll tell you why. Popped up over our heads. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Okay, that disappeared behind us.
Ken Harrelson was also an outstanding scratch golfer, and whenever he was up for a contract, he threatened to leave baseball to go to the PGA.
Yep.
And it was Hank Harrelson who introduced the batting glove to baseball, ruining the game forever. Curveball stays out, full count. Before Ken Harrelson, you didn't use any batting gloves.
You got your hands dirty.
Yeah. And it was a golf glove he used at first. Full count. Brady Irvin wants timeout because he's thinking Paul Healy's telling another stupid story. We've got a game going on here. 2 runners in scoring position, 1 out. Come on, Healy, pay attention. We'll get back to Ken Hawk Harrelson.
I'm sure you will. All right, big pitch.
I think that was a breaking
ball. Up in the air.
High to left, but it's shallow.
Shallow, he could go.
Astorino makes the catch. Harvey fakes the coming home, stops.
Ooh, that throw was offline.
So that's a pop out to 7, but the runners remain. But no, Ken Hawk Harrelson introduced the batting glove, which was first a golf glove. Everyone started using them. Then came Nomar Garciaparra, adjusting his batting gloves 473 times before every pitch.
Something like that.
Tell you what Jim Bouton had to say about batting gloves in a second. Antonio Bennett, the catcher. Grounder, back to the pitcher, Higgins. And Higgins will escape the jam.
1-3.
Wow, so the Bombardiers had second and third, 1 out, and can't convert. No runs, 1 hit for a total of 2 in the game. No KP errors, 2 runners left on base for a total of 3. And after 2 complete, the Warriors won, the Bombardiers nothing on AACS 15 Sports. So anyway, Jim Bouton said, this is before they had the rules to speed up the game of baseball. You want to cut 20 minutes off a major league game? Ban Velcro. The Velcro on batting gloves.
Yeah, I knew what you meant.
There we go. And it was Ken Harrelson who introduced batting gloves, and I'll never forgive him. We'll be right back.
Is that in ball 4?
Yes. No, it's not in ball 4. It was the years after that.
Okay.
But
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Each pitcher has allowed 2 hits.
Yep.
KP has 1 unearned run. For KP, Higgins has thrown 31 pitches through 2. Tyler Dunley, 41 pitches through 2. As we get ready for the top of the 3rd, it'll be the top of the order for KP.
And those extra 10 pitches can matter. So, in how long you can stay in a game and how long you can stay effective.
115 pitch count limit.
Yeah, but does anybody reach it in this league?
Sometimes. Oh, I went to... Both teams are coming off big victories. Attleboro with a 8-1 victory over Canton on May 6th. King Philip with a 4-1 victory over Mansfield in 8 innings. Curveball fouled back. Crawford struck out swinging his first time again. 2002, the HockomockSports.com Underclassman of the Year.
Getting ready to throw here.
Dunley, the big righty, heading to UMass Lowell. Low 1-1. Dunley. Just a bit high, 2-1. By the way, last thing on Ken Hawk Harrelson, he was the color commentator for Red Sox broadcasts for years, and then for the White Sox for, heck, almost 30 years.
Yeah, long time.
2-1. 324 Crawford's hitting, has 7 runs knocked in, 4 doubles, scored 12. Fouls it back, 2 balls, 2 strikes towards the Bristol. Oh! And that got the windshield, but it did not break in the Bristol glass parking lot.
Ooh. What color was the car?
It's the black SUV, the right there in front. And gentleman's checking the car.
Yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes, I believe. Swing and a miss.
High fastball, shoulder high. A lot of speed on it.
Dunley's 3rd strikeout of the game. He now has 34 strikeouts in his 26th inning of work. This brings up Max Robeson, who's heading to WPI to play baseball. 3-year starter, one of the 10 players to watch in the Hockomock League, according to HockomockSports.com.
Curveball. Yep.
Ball 1.
Yeah.
He ground out to the first baseman, the outstanding fielder at first base, Andrew Gorman. Who's been lifting weights. Gorman has. Fouls it back. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good fastball. He had a lot of hop on that one.
In the top of the 8th in their 4-1 victory over Mansfield.
Oh, that's in the gap. Nope.
Base hit.
1 hop.
Fielded by O'Hara, and that's not a surprise. Crawford and Robeson had back-to-back 1-out singles in the top of the 8th, leading to the extra inning win over Mansfield. So the 3rd hit of the game for KP. 1 out, 1 on, and here comes the number 3 batter, Aiden Astorino, who walked, went to second on a wild pitch, and came home on the Drew Hurlin RBI single to right field. Swing and a miss. Was that a breaking ball?
More speed than breaking ball.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
Had my head down. Coach Jeff Plimpton Jr. coaching 3rd base. Head coach Plimpton coaching 3rd base.
That's your curve.
There's the slow curve. McKenna.
5-4.
To Landers. Landers across, not in time.
Yeah.
Out at second is Robeson, reaching first on a fielder's choice, Astorino. 2 outs. Runner at first. Drew Hurlin is up. Had an RBI single to right field. Maybe that's why he's hitting cleanup. Again, a 1.094 OPS, which now went up.
That's very good.
And he's got 11 runs knocked in the season now. 3 doubles, 1 homer. Excuse me, 1 triple.
Shortstop.
Kolseski, low throw. Oh.
Yep. You get it. He picked it.
Yep.
Picked it on a 1 hop.
Kolseski to Gorman.
Nice play by Gorman.
And not many pitches that inning for Dunley as well. That's helpful.
Yes, it is.
But I'm looking at Hurlin is also the only member of the Warriors this year with a long ball. He's got 2 home runs in the season. 10 RBI, well now 11 RBIs, 14 runs scored. After 2.5, it's 1-0 King Philip. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Paul Healy along with Ty Waterman, Peter Bray. We'll call him technical advisor as he set up all the equipment. Peter being punished for his excellence. Fine, do it yourself, kid. Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. Peter's also keeping our graphics. Dave Pagano heading down to coach first base.
Is it my imagination, or do we move along faster at the high school level than at the major league level?
A little bit.
Yes.
You don't have the 3-minute break between every inning.
Oh, my God.
Wouldn't mind an organist, though. Back to the top of the hour, Mikey Huntington.
Here's your organist, Jan, sitting right next to me.
Oh, excellent. Oh, nice play going to his right. Gately long throw.
He made it.
I think we're calling that an infield hit.
Yeah.
We're calling that an infield hit. That's going to be the Bombardiers' 4th hit of the game. Sorry, Peter, I said 2 earlier. They had 3 coming in. That's their 4th hit of the game. And that's an infield hit for Mikey Huntington. Yeah, Mike came in hitting .343. Here's Aiden Landers, the junior second baseman, struck out looking on a pitch that caught the outside corner. Squares the bunt.
Nice
down
bunt.
the first base line.
Bunt.
Nice
bunt. He's got it. It will be an E1, though.
Yeah.
The pitcher juggled it. Never got to throw it to first. Beautiful first pitch. Right down the line.
That's the first King Philip error of the game, and the Bombardiers now have 2 runners on, nobody out, with a number 3 batter, Brody McKenna, up, who ground out to shortstop his first time. Great to see Brody healthy. Missed most of the football season with a shoulder injury. Turns to bunt. Called strike. Okay, that reminds me, because your number 3 batter bunting, speaking of things that don't happen at the major league level.
Ted Williams never did. He'll probably dispute that.
Missing outside, 1 ball, 1 strike to Brody, headed to Salve Regina to play football. Look at the signals Coach Dunley's going through. The catcher, Dowling, looks towards the bench for advice for his coaching staff. From the stretch is Higgins. Breaking ball, nice pitch.
Yeah, outside corner.
Swing and a miss, and Brody was looking towards the left field foul pole when he took that swing.
Yeah, that's a pitch that
just a bit ahead.
You got to go up the middle on that pitch. Can't pull an outside pitch easily.
Decent lead for Huntington at second. Good lead for Landers at first. Sidearm.
Whoa.
All over that one. Lashes it foul. The count remains 1-2.
He crushed it.
Yeah. Shared a word with a home plate umpire. Fellow Hockomock leaguer Mark D'Angelo from Franklin at Assumption College. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 on, nobody out, 1-0. KP, bottom of the 3rd. Breaking ball, swing and a
nice.
miss.
It's a good pitch. You got to give it to him.
Drop down, kind of a sidearm delivery, big break. That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. 1 out, 2 on. Here comes junior Mason Kolseski, the shortstop. Crushed the ball his first time up, but right at the first baseman Robeson. Actually, first baseman Robeson had to dive to his left to make the catch.
An L3.
Yep.
You don't see that from right-handed batters very often.
Fastball called strike 1. Heard the bench say, not you, not you. That's why you get 3.
Right, this is a big at bat. Big.
Yes. Bat. Big lead for Huntington at second, being held by Gately.
He's going.
Takes something
He's
off
going.
it. Cross the diamond. Hassenfuss in time. Now the Bombardiers have runners at 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs. Going on the pitch, right, Ty?
He was halfway down to 3rd before the ball reached the batter.
So the Bombardiers had runners on 2nd and 3rd, 1 out in the bottom of the 2nd, and couldn't bring a runner home. Now it's 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs with Andrew Gorman up.
But you can't give him a steal on that.
No.
It's a ground out.
Right, ground out to, and Gorman ground out to second base in the bottom of the 2nd. High, ball 1.
And it isn't easy to pitch high to this fellow.
We said earlier, he just looks like a ball player.
He does.
Looks thinner but stronger than last year. Swing and a miss.
A high fastball.
That's one of those halfway through your swing.
Yeah.
What am I swinging at this for?
Yeah, sort of.
Kind of feeble after that. Yeah.
Shoulders level.
Here comes Higgins from the windup. Breaking ball, late swing.
Ooh.
Foul tip, 1-2.
He has a good slow curveball. Now what will he throw?
Huntington on third, Landers on second. Breaking ball, that's to Hassenfuss.
Bad throw in the dirt.
And that's going to be an unearned run for the Bombardiers to tie this game at 1.
Tried to scoop it, didn't quite catch it at first.
Scoring was Huntington. Landers goes to third. Safe at first is Gorman, and we got to call that an E5.
E5.
So each team with an unearned run. We're tied at 1 in the bottom of the third, and Matt Harvey's up. He had a base hit to right field on the first pitch he saw in the bottom of the second. Stole third base. Trying to remember how he got to second.
He stole it.
Stole second too?
Well, he stole third. I don't remember how he got to second. I don't remember.
Strike 1 to Matt Harvey. Could have been a pitch that got away from the catcher probably. Lead in foul territory for Landers at third, tied at 1. Short lead at first by Gorman. High, 1-1.
I feel a line drive going to center right here. Let's put on my...
That's the Ty Waterman putting on his psychic hat. He's now dealing tarot cards on our table. Missing outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, pulling a crystal ball out of his briefcase. There's a magic 8 ball.
The magic.
Higgins has runners at the corners, 2 outs.
You need a bigger lead at first. Another step or 2.
There he goes. Swing and a miss by Matt Harvey. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's the best fastball I've seen him throw all day. Right there.
Yep. Matt not cheated on that swing. Temperature's dropped a few degrees since we've been here. Runners going at first. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Third strikeout of the game. But the Bombardiers get an unearned run. 1 run on 1 hit. 2 runners left on base for a total of 5. And after 3 full, we're tied at 1. Bombardiers have 4 hits, 2 hits for 3 hits for the Warriors. All right, we'll be back at the top of the 4th after this on AACS 15 Sports.
Emerald Auto Sales and Service has provided complete auto repair on all foreign and domestic vehicles since 1991. They provide Mass and Rhode Island vehicle inspections and inspections for Massachusetts commercial vehicles. Emerald Auto Sales and Service can diagnose and repair check engine light issues. They're open weekdays 8 to 5, Saturday 8 to 1. For more information, you can call 508-809-6553 or at their location on Route 1 North Attleboro, diagonally across from the Toyota dealership.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports, getting ready for the top of the 4th inning, tied at 1. Ty, I've never been known for my fashion. After all, in 1976, I made the incredible fashion faux pas of wearing a mint green leisure suit.
Oh.
To the senior, to the senior ball.
Liberace would have liked it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, the polyester shirt. Today I went out and good news is I got brand new sweatpants. Bad news is I didn't try them on first, and boy, oh boy, these flood pants.
Well, I like your ankles.
Yeah, they're very... Jim Jones at AACS was joking. They should give me a TV show at AACS, the Style Council with Paul Healy, how not to dress. Tommy McLeish will lead off. The 3-sport star flew out to center field his first time up. Heading to UNH to play quarterback. Low ball.
Do we have the pitch count for both pitchers at this moment?
Dudley has thrown 52 pitches through 3 innings. Higgins has thrown 49.
They're getting closer.
Yep. Lofted towards right center field. On the run is Mikey Huntington as that ball carried against the wind. And baseball's a funny game. McLeish has hit the ball well twice and has got nothing to show for it.
F8 and F9.
Yep. Tommy came in hitting .295. Leads the club with 16 runs knocked in this year, 3 doubles, 3 triples. This brings up Tommy Gately, ground out to third his first time up.
Michael Harrington's a very good outfielder.
So's Michael Huntington. First ball swinging, Kozlowski to his right. Long throw in time. We got 2 outs on 3 pitches now. Speaking of pitch count. Again, Gately this year hitting .314. He's knocked in 8 runs, scored 7, and he's walked 14 times. This brings up Leo Dowling, who had an infield hit in the second inning and was stranded at first. He gets on base at a .385 clip with 6 RBIs, 1 double, just a sophomore. Sun trying to come out. Slow breaking ball, just a bit outside, 1-0.
Quick inning if you get this guy.
Yeah, if.
Infield single last time.
Popped up. Will it stay fair? McKenna's on the run. Looks up.
Oh, over the fence.
Yep. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a bullpen down there that it just went over.
Not sure if that's within view of our backstop cam. But Kolseski was close to that as well. Cooper Johnson was the shortstop last year. He's at West Point right now, and Attleboro had no idea how they were going to fill that shortstop spot until Mason transferred back to Attleboro from Bishop Hendricken. Huge addition to the program. Slow breaking ball.
Nice curve.
It's 1-2.
His curve, he probably takes 10 to 15 miles an hour off of his pitch to do it. It's beautiful.
He just shook Bennett off for the first time today.
What's going on?
Batter call time. I was going to say he got dirt in the eye, but this is a techno-turf field, so it's probably one of the billions and billions of little rubber black bits.
Ugh.
Fastball. That's hit to right center field. Actually, right field. Huntington is there.
Huntington.
His second put out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, and that was 1, 2, 3. A 7-pitch inning for Tyler Dunley. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base after 3.5. We're tied at 1 on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Hawksports.com and their latest, or Hockomocksports.com, and their latest Hawk 5 in baseball. Taunton is at number 1, the two-time defending Division I state champion with a 12-4 record. KP ranked second best in the league at 9-5. Mansfield, who KP beat in extra innings 4-1 earlier this week, is in third place at 9-6. North Attleboro at 9-5. Franklin is fifth at 8-5. On the edge is Milford with a record of 8-6. And again, Attleboro on this game being played on the 10th. On Monday the 6th, Attleboro beat Canton 8-1. Attleboro was shut out for the first 6 innings of that game, held to 5 hits. But in the top of the 7th, Attleboro had 6 hits and a 8-run explosion to stun Canton. Gorman had a 1-out single. Harvey had an RBI double to tie the game. Brady Irwin was hit by a pitch. Johnny Pagano had a single to load the bases, and Antonio Bennett drew a walk to bring in a run. We'll get back to that. Whoops, sorry.
One here.
Jeremy O'Hara looks at ball one. Jeremy had a base hit to center field and stolen base. Stranded at second in the second. Ball two, outside.
What do we know about Jeremy? I haven't seen him play in the outfield before.
We know he's a sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
We know he's tall.
Yep.
And we know that he's hitting seventh in the lineup. Called strike. Not his pitch, 2 balls.
And he's number 19.
Yep. Fred Lynn's old number. Here comes Higgins, the righty. A lot of heat, but too high. It's 3-1 in that 8-1 win over Canton. Michael Huntington was 3 for 4 in the game. He knocked in a run in the 8th. Brody McKenna drove in 2, and Matt Harvey had 2 RBIs in that 8-run. Top of the 7th. Bloop. Shallow. Out there is Gately. Gately makes the catch. With the wind blowing dead in. 1 out. In that game, Nick Daly, junior Nick Daly, picked up the win for Attleboro. Just 1 run on 2 hits and 1 walk with 11 strikeouts. Over 6 innings, Tyson Forte, scoreless inning in relief, pitched the 7th for the Bombardiers. Just a bit outside.
Just a bit.
1-0 to Brady Irwin. The DH popped out to left his first time up.
You sound a little bit like Bob Euchre on that one.
Yeah, just a bit outside.
Whoa!
Shot to left center field gap. And that lands.
It falls in.
But again, the wind held that up.
Long single.
Prater showing good speed to cover that gap.
But that hit a gale out there.
Yes.
That probably would have gone 30 feet farther if it hadn't been windy.
That's the Bombardiers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th hit of the game. 1 on, 1 out. Antonio Bennett's coming up, grounded back to the pitcher his first time up. Each team with an unearned run today. It's 1-1, bottom of the 4th. Coach Dunley lets Hassenfuss make the play. He's wearing the glove. Coach Dunley played at Metfield High School, was the MVP of the Thanksgiving Day football game his senior year, and pitched well enough to go from Metfield to BC, where he faced off against a little team known as the Boston Fighting Red Sox in a spring training game.
Ooh, curveball.
There's that sidearm approach by Higgins outside. 1-1?
I think so.
Yep. Jeff Plimpton, the KP coach. Just 1 second.
Oh, hit him in the elbow, I think.
Just above the elbow. If that hit his elbow, he'd still be hurting.
Well.
Yeah. So Attleboro now moving to second is Irwin. At first is Bennett after being hit by a pitch. But Jeff Plimpton Jr., the KP coach, his dad, Jeff Plimpton Sr., speaking of the Boston Red Sox, he was a major leaguer and pitched with the Sox.
Yep.
This brings up the top of the order. Mikey Huntington, again, who went 3 for 4 against Canton in that 8-1 victory. Today is 2 for 2, and here comes a conference at the mound.
Yeah, there's about 6 players and a manager out there.
Man. Huntington had a base hit to left field on a full count, stole second in the first. He was stranded at third base. He led off the 3rd inning, reached on an infield hit. On a bunt attempt by Aiden Landers, he moved to second base on the E1. Landers was safe. Went to third on Mason Kozlowski's ground out to third base. And then then scored on the E5 with Andrew Gorman at the plate.
So Brady Irwin's a big run out there at second base.
Higgins facing Huntington for the 3rd time. Called strike, and that's as good as Higgins can throw the ball right there. Wow. Irwin at second, Bennett at first. Oh, I bet we have a courtesy runner. Ball high. We got a number on that runner at first? Nope.
I can't read it.
It's on the low. Well, that's the A on the upper left of the jersey. The number's on the lower right. 1 ball, 1 strike. High, good eye, Huntington. That's why he's hitting leadoff. 2-1.
4.
For number 4.
Number
Thank you.
4.
For the Bombardiers, Nathan Lally, who's a defensive back on the football team, I believe, last fall. Shot up the middle.
Up the
Base
middle.
hit for the Bombardiers.
Center fielder's got it. He's coming home.
Fielded by Prater. Sliding in head first. Scoring is Brady
He
Irwin.
dove in on his...
Yes, Brady Irwin scores from second.
Nice run.
So
Nice hit.
Mikey Huntington 3 for 4 against Canton with 2 RBIs. 3 for 3 today with an RBI, and that's an earned run. 2-1 Bombardiers. Boy, did he crush that ball.
That'll keep you hitting leadoff.
Staying at second base on that was Bennett, or I'm sorry, Lally. This is Aiden Landers, looks at call strike low in the zone. Again, is struck out looking and reached first on a bunt attempt. Sadly had to give an E1. So Bombardiers now with 6 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned.
Big hole between first and second.
Gately is holding the runner at second. Just missing. 1-1. Again, our home plate umpire Mike D'Angelo played at Franklin and Assumption, and Mike Borgi is the base umpire, played at Mansfield, and they haven't given us a darn thing to complain about today. Complaining is what I do best, Ty.
Well, work at it.
Ground ball,
Up the
that's
middle.
Higgins, goes to third for
Out of
1
third.
out. Hassenfuss across the diamond.
Oh, wild throw.
I thought that should have been handled.
Yeah, he's coming home.
Scoring from second base, or trying to, safe! And that's another unearned run.
Wow. And runner, where's the runner? Third base.
Third base.
Third base.
So how many runs came in there?
1. Bennett, our catcher.
Well, it's got to be 2 runs.
Well, I mean, it is. It is.
2
You're
runs
right.
came in.
You're right. Bennett and Huntington.
Yeah. 2 runs come in. The first run is earned. The second run unearned. So Landers.
How'd you score that one?
So it was 1. Oh, I'm sorry. No, the runner, Bennett was out 1-5. That's right. Scoring is Huntington from first base. And I think we got to call that one an E3.
It's a tough call.
You thought,
Might have been
the throw was high and to the right?
I did.
All right, we'll go E5 then. Landers looks at a ball low and away, and I've lost the count. Okay, so that's so 1-5, and then across the diamond, that's where the ball got away. And scoring all the way from first was Huntington. And now at third is Landers. McKenna's up. So E5 on the throw. Ball 4 to McKenna. I was not on top of that at bat. Brody, hitting number 3 in the lineup, is ground out to shortstop and struck out swinging. Now the Bombardiers have runners at the corner with a
2-run lead. No,
Yep.
2-1.
Yep, 3-1.
3-1. Excuse me. Correct. 3-1. A lot went on in that
Yeah.
last at bat.
Runners at the corner. 2 outs.
He's off.
And Dowling loses control of the ball. We'll give a stolen base to Brody, who can fly. So now runners at second and third. And it's just 1 out.
No, there was first batter went out, O'Hara,
Oh, that's right. Popped up
and
to
out
second.
at home plate.
Thank you.
Bennett was out at home.
Out at third.
Third, 1-5, yeah.
Mason Kolseski is up, has lined out to first base and grounded out hard to third base. Called strike.
It's a big run here.
Yep, Peter Brea graphics.
Here's the pitch.
Has the count for you. High.
Mm-hmm.
Mason, tall drink of water at shortstop and hitting cleanup.
There's 2 ducks on the pond. Second and third.
2 outs. Pops that up. That'll find foul territory. What's the count?
Can you hear the roar of that wind?
3-2. Yes, you can hear the wind pick up, blowing in. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at second and third. 3-1 Bombardiers. High in the zone, ball 4, the bases are stacked. So we've had a hit by pitch and 2 walks this inning. Both last 2 batters walked.
You think he might be getting tired? I don't know.
We'll see. This brings up Andrew Gorman. The first baseman grounded out to second and reached on a throwing error. Check swing. Right towards Jen, and she didn't even flinch.
Not at all.
Trusting the backstop.
I flinched for her.
0-1 to Andrew Gorman. Ty, you told us that you said that Andrew was a very well-built young man a couple of games ago, and his poor mom hasn't heard the end of it. He's been flexing at the dinner table now every night.
Well, let's flex a hit.
Strong young lad. Low. 2-0.
All right, make him throw a strike.
1-1 to Gorman.
Make him throw a strike.
Landers at third. McKenna at second. Kolseski at first.
Wind's blowing in hard.
3-1 Bombardiers. Bottom of the 4th. Missing. 2-1 to Gorman. And now the catcher Dowling wants a word with his pitcher Higgins.
This could be a very important at bat. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 3-1 lead for Attleboro.
You know, I brought this nice sweatshirt. Carol said, "Are you sure that's going to be enough?" I said, "Yes." I should have listened to Carol. 3 ball. Where is it? 2 balls, 1 strike. Called strike in the upper part of the zone. 2-2. Andrew looks not the least bit concerned. Not his pitch.
This one will be his pitch.
Dudley, the starting pitcher for Attleboro, still throwing down the left field line to stay loose. Timeout. Boy, if Attleboro could hold on and win this game, I don't. Fastball off the fist, fielded by Gately. Gately to Robeson in time. Again, Robeson heading to WPI 4-3. But the Bombardiers scored 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 of the runs was earned. And after 4 complete, Attleboro 3, King Philip 1 on AACS 15 Sports.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm a trained professional, so that dead air means we're back. Yeah. And I think KP is making some lineup changes because Coach Plimpton, truly one of the good guys, is talking to our home plate umpire, Mark D'Angelo. And this is Johnny. 16. Is it Prater or Prater? Prater. Thank you. I was right the first time. Getting assistance on the pronunciation from Vinny Menendez. Johnny Prater, the speedy sophomore center fielder, struck out swinging his first time up. He will lead off the top of the 5th. Dunley still in. Fastball outside edge, called strike. For King Philip, Higgins has thrown 81 pitches through 4 innings against the Bombardiers. Coming into this inning, Tyler Dunley had thrown 59. Just misses the outside edge, 1-1. You know, one of these pitches, home plate umpire Mark D'Angelo is going to give us a reason to go, ooh, but it hasn't happened yet.
How do you do that? Ooh.
Ooh. Called strike on the outside edge, 1-2. You never say, I disagree with that call, Ty. You just go, ooh, and let the viewer come to their own conclusion. Tyler Dunley, the big righty, heading to UMass Lowell. Outside. Prater came in hitting .273. 5 runs knocked in. Whoops, this goes up here.
Here goes the wind again.
Yep, you can hear it blowing into our field mic.
Just a little outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Prater's got 5 runs knocked in, 2 doubles, 5 runs scored.
Time for a curveball. Full count curveball.
Ooh. Fastball.
Fastball.
Slowly hit. McKenna. Nope, that's going to be an infield hit. Infield hit. Boy,
yeah.
that's...
Infield hit. It was hit too slowly.
The second infield hit for King Philip, and Attleboro's had an infield hit today. Funny game, this baseball. How many balls have we had hit hard today that were outs? But the leadoff runner is on for KP in the top of the 5th. They're down 3-1. And this brings up Cam Hassenfuss, the junior third baseman who lined out to the shortstop.
I was thinking that was one of the harder hit balls.
Yeah. There we go.
There we go. It's fixing my mic.
Yeah. Yeah, when he lined out, exactly, again, funny game. He drilled the ball to Kolseski. That was an out. Called strike on the outside edge from Tyler.
He's still got his fastball. He must be up in the 60s now.
Well, he came in, yeah.
For pitches.
He had 59 pitches through 4. But I meant to ask who was the winning pitcher when Attleboro beat KP 8-0 earlier this year.
Fastball.
That might be the hardest fastball he's thrown today. 0-2.
Swing and miss.
Coach Plimpton giving signals in the third base box. Outside as he doesn't chase. You know, generally these KP batters all have a good eye. You don't see him chase a lot of bad pitches.
No, they don't.
Or pitches out of the zone. Throwing back to first, diving back.
You can tell a well-coached team, and this is a well-coached team. Sort of in the genes, isn't it?
Yes, that, and when you've reached the Division II state final 2 years in a row, that's prima facie evidence your coach knows what he's doing. Just missing outside, 2-2 to the number 9 batter, Hassenfuss. Trying to check the number of the runner at first to see if that's a... Yes, that's a different runner.
He's not taking a big lead.
That's what? Okay. Not Hassenfuss. This is Menendez. Thank you. Vinny Menendez, junior, second baseman and pitcher, is up. I'm gonna write that in my book. Shot. Fielded by Landers, bobbles it, has to go to first, records the out.
Ooh, that was close. 4-3.
One out. So Prater at second base now. And we're at the top of the order. Travis Crawford. Dunley's retired him on strikeouts in the first and the third. I think that's number 10 on his jersey.
I'm trying to read it.
Yeah. If it's 10, it's Johnny Prater who was the batter. But again, if it's 18, that means that second base is Cormac Jansen. What? It is Prater. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Better eyes than we have. It's tough to get old.
Well, but you're working at it.
Yeah. Low, nice stop by Bennett. 2022, HockomockSports.com underclassman of the year, Travis Crawford. 324 average, 7 runs knocked in, 4 doubles. Takes something off that, finds the edge, strike. Thank you, 1-1. 1-1's the count. Boy, we've had a rough inning here, haven't we, Ty?
Well, no comment. Tyler Dunley's ready to go.
Prater,
curveball.
Very active. That's curveball stayed a bit up. 2 balls, 1 strike. At second base. Tyler Dunley's a pretty level-headed kid, though. It's tough to get him shook up.
Oh, he knows what's going on. Yeah. Here we go. Good fastball, outside corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes. By the way, Menendez, who was erased at first on the fielder's choice. Trying to get his average here. We'll get back to the game. Yeah, he was hitting 308. Curveball, nice stop, Bennett, full count. Max Robeson is on deck. Not the superstitious type. He wears 13. Full count, big pitch. Fastball misses low.
Just misses.
That's the first walk of the game for Dunley. It's 1, 2.
No, he had one other.
Did he?
Third batter of the game.
Oh, thank you. That's
but
right.
Still, he's pitched well.
3 strikeouts. So runners at first and second with Max Robeson up. Hitting 304 with 9 runs knocked in. This year he had, 14 or 16 last year. Ground ball to Landers. Second baseman fires to first to record the second out. Each runner moves up, so we have runners at second and third. Prater at third base. Crawford at second. First pitch swinging was Robeson heading to WPI to play baseball.
So this is a very big part of the game, this at bat.
Number 3 batter, Aiden Astorino.
The tying runs are in second and third, and there's 2 outs.
Astorino walked, advanced to second on a wild pitch, and scored on the RBI single by Drew Herlin in the top of the first. Grounded out to short in the top of the third.
Number 3 hitter for them.
Astorino fouls it back. Dunley's ahead, 0-1.
I'd say he's a pretty big kid, wouldn't you?
Oh, God, you should see him play football.
Oof.
His brother was built like that, too. Both fullback linebacker types.
Oof.
He played outside linebacker as a sophomore. Last year was a inside linebacker as a junior last fall. Curveball is low, 1-1.
Give our catcher a little credit on that one.
Antonio Bennett, nice job. How's that?
It was in the dirt,
Yep.
He got it. I like him.
Prater at third, Crawford at second. Low, nice stop outside, 2-1.
Nice stop. Wow.
Top of the fifth, 3-1 Attleboro.
Antonio Bennett just saved a run. At catcher.
Base hit ties this game. Astorino's got 11 runs knocked in the season. Fastball fouled up and out. It's 2-2. Aiden came in hitting .318. On base percentage of .444. If you care about OPS, it's .854. Scored 15 runs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 11 singles, 2 doubles, a triple.
He's waiting for a fastball. Throw him a curve. Slow curve.
Dribbler down the left field line, fielded by.
It was a fastball, but foul ball.
Count remains 2-2. Astorino slugging at a 409 clip. Wow, what a big at-bat. 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
Outside, full count. Well,
2 outs, full count.
Yep. Dunley got through the 4th inning on what, 8 pitches? KP making him throw a lot more this time.
Yeah.
Herlin waiting on deck. He's got an RBI in the 1st inning, his 11th of the year. Dunley resets. The batter Astorino resets. Oh, shot, and it's going to hook foul.
Way foul.
Wow. As you got to blame Aiden Astorino there. He just hit the ball too darn hard.
Went right to the fence out there and foul ball left field.
That's poor coaching, letting him hit the ball that hard, Ty.
Oh, okay.
Wow, he got all of that, but it hooked foul.
Think it's time for a knuckleball.
Full count. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. To center field, Matt Harvey is there.
He's there. He got
Matt
it
Harvey
right.
makes the catch, and Dudley escapes.
Whoa.
And look at him.
Big spot.
What a great matchup. Fine pitching by Dunley. Great at bat for Astorino.
He's high-fiving all his players.
Yes. Line foul, and then pops up to Matt Harvey for the 3rd out. For King Philip. No runs. 1 more hit. They've got a total of 4 in the game. 2 left on for a total of 5. And after 4.5 innings, Attleboro 3, King Philip 1 on AACS 15 Sports.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Between innings, Ty Waterman, Attleboro City Councilor, baseball historian. And his senior year at Valley Regional in Connecticut?
Whoa, you got a memory.
Yeah. As we said last broadcast, the good news is he led the team in hitting. The bad news is the average was 268.
That was good news for me.
Huntington. No, it's fifth. No, oh, that's McKenna. Hits it deep to left field on the first pitch. Astorino's there to make the catch. What number is that?
I thought it was Matt Harvey.
Yeah. I think I had that wrong.
Yeah, you said something else.
I said McKenna. That's Matt Harvey. Sorry, folks. Matt, he had a base hit to right field and stole 3rd, struck out swinging, and then hit that ball deep to left. Called strike to Jeremy O'Hara.
And he's looked pretty good today. We haven't seen him play much this year.
Yeah, O'Hara's got a base hit to center field, stole a base, and then popped up to 2nd. Later on, looks at ball 1 high, 1-1.
He looks like he knows what he's doing out there.
Yeah. Bottom of the 5th, 3-1 Bombardiers. A shot towards
it's in the hole.
McLeish.
Race it out.
Across the diamond in time.
Just beat him.
Why again is he a 3-year starter at shortstop?
Because he is.
Boy, you got D.
That's a deep in the hole throw.
You got DiGiorgio at Franklin, a 4-year starter at shortstop. McLeish at KP. The Taunton shortstop's name has escaped me right now. Here are some good baseball players in the Hockomock League. 2 outs. And this is just what Higgins ordered. He's only thrown 4 pitches here. Brady Irwin has flown to left and has a base hit to left center. Ball 1 up and in.
That was a big hit, and Brady scored the lead run.
That's right.
He dove in. The dirt would have gotten them really messy, but
Yeah.
what do you call this stuff?
Well, Carl Sagan would say billions and billions of tiny bits of black rubber. Ball 2 to Brady.
Ugh.
Back in my day, you had dirt and grass stains on your uniform. Breaking ball catches the edge. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nowadays, they go home and have all of these little bits of rubber in their underoos.
We're going to focus on the game
2
now,
balls,
guys.
1 strike. Higgins, the right-hander, looks confident. Fastball catches the edge. 2-2.
All right. You don't let a third one go by. You swing. Never take a third strike.
Attleboro's got a pitcher warming up, but they're wearing jackets, so I can't get a number. Higgins, breaking ball, fouled off to stay alive by Brady Irwin.
Yep. He,
the catcher, and the umpire, the catcher Dowling, and the umpire, Mark D'Angelo, sharing a laugh.
it was a funny swing, but
Well, it was like Bernie Carbo's swing in '75 before the 3-run homer. Look it up, kids. Breaking ball.
go! You can beat this out.
Irwin to
go!
third base.
Give it everything you got. You got it. That's safe.
We're going to call that an infield hit. Hassenfuss had to come way in, and Irwin with his speed beat it out. That is the 4th infield hit of this game combined for the 2 teams. Bombardiers now have 7 hits, and with 2 outs, they have a runner on. Antonio Bennett's coming up, who's played very well defensively at catcher. He's grounded out to the pitcher and been hit by a pitch.
Brady Irvin's 2 for 3 now.
That's right, base hit to left center.
Yeah.
Squaring to bunt, ball outside.
2-out bunt. You don't see that too often.
Well, he's looking to bunt down first, I guess, figuring that the
Yeah,
great
don't
first...
go to third. Don't go to third. He's in. He's in on the. I was going to say the grass.
Yeah.
Tiny bubbles.
The green painted plastic, fake grass. Robeson takes the throw at first base, but no, Robeson's an outstanding first baseman. He's holding the runner, and Bennett kind of wanted to pop a bunt down first. Runner is going. Bennett fouls that off. The left fielder Astorino playing well towards center field. Center fielder Prater a couple steps towards right center, so I don't think they're expecting Bennett to pull the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, if you're thinking of going, let's see what kind of lead Brady can get. 2 steps off the bag.
Irwin, a junior captain on the basketball team in the fall, missed time with a high ankle sprain. Great to see him healthy.
Yep.
Higgins. That ball's hit to left center field.
Might drop. It does drop.
Diving attempt by Prater.
He's going to third.
Heading to third base. Astorino fires it in, and that's going to be a base hit to center field.
He single and error after because it dropped in front of him and got past him.
Oof, that's harsh scoring, but all right.
Well, it did. It did.
The kid makes a diving attempt and. So Attleboro, it was 2 outs, nobody on. The infield hit by Irwin, the blast to left center field.
The runners had totally stopped.
Yep, okay. At third base is Brady Irwin. At second is Antonio Bennett. Michael Huntington is up. 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs against Canton. Today he's 3 for 3 with an RBI.
That's right.
Base hit to left field, stole a base, center field, where he scored Attleboro's first run, and then an RBI to center field, and then scored Attleboro's 3rd run in the 4th. Looks at ball 1 high.
Oh, they're definitely pitching to him. I wasn't sure they would.
1 ball, 1 strike to the lefty Huntington. Scored 8 runs. Came in hitting .343. He's now got 4 runs knocked in the year. Here comes Higgins' right throw. Breaking ball.
Oh.
Crushed to right
Crushed.
field.
Crushed.
It gets down on the ground before Crawford. 1 run is in. And he hit it so hard.
4 for 4.
He hit it so hard that stopping at third base was Bennett.
Oh, yeah.
Scoring was Brady Irwin. 4-1 Bombardiers. And you're right, Mikey Huntington, 4 for 4 today. He's 4 for 4. He's got 2 putouts in right field. Other than that, he hasn't done a darn thing.
Nah, nothing.
His second RBI of the day. That was a shot.
I think it was one hop, I think.
Yep, one hop. Good job by Crawford to keep Bennett at third base. Landers is up, is struck out looking, reached on an E1 on a bunt attempt, and reached on an E5.
Yeah.
Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Runner at first is going, foul tip. Back to first base is Huntington. 0-1 to Aiden Landers.
It's a well-played game by Attleboro.
We did a game earlier where Aiden Landers had 6 assists and 3 putouts. That's an active day for a second baseman.
Now, when the season started, he was batting 8th in the lineup. He's batting 2nd now.
Wow. Huntington off first. Big lead. Here he goes. Called strike. Dowling fakes the throw and then holds on. Stolen base, Huntington. 2 more runners in scoring position. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Landers.
And that's 2 steals in the game for Huntington. Big pitch here.
Wind has died for a second. Oh, there's a shot to left center field.
Maybe.
Well,
it's in. Here they go.
Both runs score. Ball rolls all
Going
the
to
way.
third.
Here comes a throw from McLeish.
Oh,
Safe at third
was
base. They called him safe.
Wow, close.
An RBI triple for Aiden Landers. Tell me again
What a day.
Tell me again why he's moved from number 8.
Oh, 8-2.
What? Oh, that was Johnny Pagano. Johnny Pagano was pinch hitting for Landers. Thank you. Johnny Pagano with a 3-run triple. I want to thank Andrew Gorman's mom for straightening us out there. Johnny Pagano. Wow. RBI triple.
Yeah, we kind of blew that one a little. 3 RBIs.
2 RBIs.
Yeah. Okay. Doesn't matter. We got 3 runs.
Bombardiers have 3 runs this inning, 6 in the game. 1 RBI for, well, 2 RBIs in the day, 1 this inning for Huntington and a hit to right field. And then a triple to left center for Johnny Pagano. It was also a great picture for this team.
Yeah, I haven't seen Johnny hit this year.
We just did there.
We just did.
KP has a new pitcher in. We'll tell you about him right after this on 1320 WARA.
Emerald Auto Sales and Service has provided complete auto repair on all foreign and domestic vehicles since 1991. They provide Mass and Rhode Island vehicle inspections and inspections for Massachusetts commercial vehicles. Emerald Auto Sales and Service can diagnose and repair check engine light issues. They're open weekdays 8 to 5, Saturday 8 to 1. For more information, you can call 508-809-6553 or at their location on Route 1 North Attleboro, diagonally across from the Toyota dealership.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Coming into pitch number 23. That's Ahern. Hold on here. TJ Ahern, a senior. TJ on the year in 5 appearances, 9.2 innings pitched. He's faced 46 batters. He's 1-0 on the season. That win in relief. Where am I? There's Ahern. And Ahern's a multi-sport athlete as well. He's allowed 10 hits, 6 runs, but only 3 of those runs are earned. He's walked 4, struck out 10. So TJ Ahern is in, and I know I call that name for other sports at KP. Attleboro, 5 runs in the 4th, 2 runs in the 4th inning, 3 here in the 5th. And the number 3 batter, Brody McKenna's up. Grounded out to short, struck out swinging, and walked and stole a base in the 4th. Curveball low, nice stop by the catcher Dowling. Whoops, sorry. Here you go.
Yep.
Saved a run with there, yes.
Yeah, it's 1 hop in the dirt.
Attleboro has pitchers warming up. .100 pitches thrown for Higgins, the starter. Ball 2 to Brody McKenna. Dowling looking to the dugout to get the pitch call, which ball 3 I'm not a fan of. I don't mean that as an anti-KP statement. Almost all the teams do it now, but I want the kids making the decisions on the field, not the coaches. Games were invented for players, not coaches. Ahern called strike on 3-0 to make it 3-1. It wasn't even thought of back in the 70s when I played. You know who started that? Was Mike Sakosha with the Angels. He's the one who started calling. Called strike 3-2. And when Sakosha himself was a catcher in the major league,
he was.
He would have broke the manager's arm if they tried to call the pitches for him. And then he became a manager and called pitches from the dugout. It's a trend that it's been in the game about 20 years now, and I just don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Ball 4 inside.
Do you think many of the managers in this league do call the pitches?
A lot of them do. I mean, heck, when I was playing high school ball, players coached the bases. Now coaches coach the bases. Games are invented for players, not coaches. You had your shot. It's their turn to make the decisions, maybe make mistakes, maybe make the right decision.
Oh, back when I played, you wouldn't even have thought of calling the pitches if you were a manager.
Yeah,
I mean,
wasn't even thought of.
No.
Mason Kolseski shares a laugh with our home plate umpire. He's lined out to Robeson at first base, ground out to third, and walked.
Off second.
Deep to center field. Prater's back. Prater makes the catch.
Deep in center.
Well hit for the Bombardiers. 3 runs on 4 hits. So they now have 10 hits in the game.
And a big triple for Johnny Pagano.
Yep, and 6 runs. After 5 full, the Bombardiers 6, the KP Warriors 1 on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. The let me see. Through 5 innings, 1 run on 4 hits. 1 Attleboro error, 5 KP runners left on base. Their run was unearned. Attleboro has 6 runs on 10 hits. 3 KP errors. Bombardiers have left 9 on base. I've got 4 of their 6 runs earned. Pitching for Attleboro is number 9, Ethan Palmer. Palmer, no wins, no losses, no saves. He's thrown 11 1/3 innings. That can't be right. I think it's more than that. 13 strikeouts, 9 walks, a 4.32 ERA. So he'll come in the top of the 6th and try to bring the Bombardiers home. Ethan Palmer, left-handed. And Ty and I have said before watching Ethan pitch, his motion, he kind of looks like a left-handed version of the old Baltimore Orioles pitcher, Jim Palmer. Yeah, Palmer was a righty, but very similar builds. I think Palmer was taller, but Ethan still has time to grow. Your fingers getting cold?
No, I'm
Gee,
fine.
mine are.
Yeah. How are you going to write on the scorecard?
Oh, we can handle that. Leading off for KP, their cleanup hitter, Drew Herlin. He had an RBI single to right field to drive in KP's only run. He's now got 11 runs knocked in the season. He has an OPS now, I bet, of 1.094 coming in, hitting 378, 2 home runs, 3 doubles, a triple, 14 runs scored, now 11 runs driven in.
I thought you were going to compare Ethan Palmer to Ron Guidry.
Ooh, that's a better example.
Yeah. He's probably the scariest left-hander I've ever seen.
Yeah. And he's got to build more similar to Ron Guidry. Breaking ball is low and away. Ball 1 to Drew Hurlin, designated hitter. Fastball misses outside. 2-0. Wow, talk about working fast. Ooh, misses low. 3-0.
They're not swinging. They want him to make him get the ball over the plate.
Called strike.
All
3-1. You know, regarding pitchers, pitches being called from the bench, I've talked to some coaches who, hold on, 3-1, ball 4. Gets away.
Yeah, you gotta
hustle.
He's not going.
But I've talked to some coaches who say they don't like doing it either, but if the other coach is doing it, and a 16, 17, 18-year-old kid is competing with someone who's been involved in the game for decades longer, they feel like they have to do it for their own pitcher.
I think you're taking something away from the catcher as well.
So do I. And again, games were invented for players, not coaches. Ball low to the great Tommy McLeish. And again, that is not an anti-KP comment. They didn't invent it. Lots of teams do it. I'm just a grumpy old guy. McLeish has flown out to center and flown out to right. 3-sport star. Lefty Palmer throws. Catches the edge. 1-1.
He's got good speed.
Yep.
All we got to do is get it over.
Tommy's got 16 runs batted in, 3 doubles, 3 triples, just under 300 on the year. Heading to UNH to play quarterback. Palmer throws to first, back in plenty of time. Is Hurlin.
Did you ever get picked off?
No, Ty, I was going to tell you, the only thing I was elite at in baseball was base running.
So you never got picked off?
No, Called strike on the inside edge, 1-2. I had a decent glove, not a good arm. I very rarely struck out, but very rarely hit the ball out of the infield. But I could run the bases. Curveball.
Oh, what a curveball. He was way ahead of the pitch.
Big pitch by Palmer.
It was.
1 out, top of the 6th, runner on first. Tommy Gately comes up, the left-handed batter. Whoops, get rid of that. And again, Gately with 14 walks on the year, but today he's ground out to third and ground out to short.
Inside corner, strike.
Strike from Palmer. Boy, his first 3 pitches were all out of the strike zone. And he looks so much more comfortable now.
Well,
take something off it, strike 2.
They don't get a long time to warm up. I don't know how long.
8 pitches.
I don't know how long he warmed up.
No, you usually get 8. Curveball just misses.
But I meant down in the pen.
1-2. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. And there is someone throwing now for Bombardiers.
There is, yes.
That's number 14, Jackson Huntington, who's heading to UMass Dartmouth to pitch. Missing inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Gately. Gately, a very good second baseman as well.
Lefty versus lefty here. Oh.
Called strike. I guess I had the wrong count. So that's strike. Yeah, that's strike 3, right?
It should be.
Yep. 2 strikeouts in a row from Palmer.
Did you see the ump's hand go up? I did not.
Very slightly,
I did not know what the ump called that, but it was a strike.
Leo Dowling, the outstanding sophomore catcher. 6 runs knocked in. He gets a load of that one, but he's in front of it. A long strike. Foul.
Over the bullpen.
Yeah. So Keelan Jones, number 23, warming up for Attleboro. Where's number 9 on the football field? Ball is low to Dowling. 1-1. Or is it 2-1? 1-1. Thank you, Peter Bray in the truck. Ethan Palmer. Sidearm.
Ooh, he tagged it.
For the second time today, KP has absolutely drilled a line drive foul.
And
wow.
the bullpen catcher caught it on 2 hops.
Yes, right at him.
Right at him.
1 ball, 2 strike, 2 Dowling.
Ooh.
Breaking ball, called strike 3.
Nice curveball.
3.
Struck out the side.
Yes, he did.
Wow.
Walked the first batter he faced, then struck out the side. 2 of them called. Great job by Ethan Palmer. After 5.5 innings, it is the Bombardiers 6. The Warriors 1 on AACS 15 Sports.
Emerald Auto Sales and Service has provided complete auto repair on all foreign and domestic vehicles since 1991. They provide Mass and Rhode Island vehicle inspections and inspections for Massachusetts commercial vehicles. Emerald Auto Sales and Service can diagnose and repair check engine light issues. They're open weekdays 8 to 5, Saturday 8 to 1. For more information, you can call 508-809-6553 or at their location on Route 1 North Attleboro, diagonally across from the Toyota dealership.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. My scorecard almost blew away as, boy, the temperature has dropped here at the Drummond Street Turf Fields in Attleboro. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. 2nd inning of work for TJ Ahern, who's still in. Bombardiers will send up Andrew Gorman, their number 5 batter, followed by Matt Harvey and Jeremy O'Hara. Gorman, a senior. I don't know where Andrew's going to college. I meant to ask. Matt Harvey is heading to Mass Maritime. For the Bombardiers, Brody McKenna is going to play football at Salve Regina. Harvey, baseball at Mass Maritime. Tyler Dunley, just a junior, but he's already committed to UMass Lowell for baseball. Johnny Pagano, who had that long triple, is heading to UMass Boston. For KP, Tommy McLeish, who I believe has 9 varsity letters. 3 in football, 3 in baseball, 3 in basketball. He's heading to UNH to play football, quarterback. And where is it? Max Robeson heading to WPI to play baseball up there. KP's 4-1 win over Mansfield. It was tied at 1. In the top of the 8th, Crawford and Robeson had back-to-back one-out singles. Aiden Astorino was intentionally walked to load the bases. Crawford scored the go-ahead run on a pass ball. McLeish plated Robeson with a sac fly with 2 outs. Tom Gately drove one to center field for an RBI, and this inning has started. And I missed that first pitch to Gorman. Called strike. Andrew is ground out second, reached on an E5 and grounded out to second. Fastball fouled back, 2 strikes on Andrew. Thank you, 1 and 2. There's some personality here because the home plate umpire, the KP catcher Dowling, and the Attleboro batters, there's been a lot of wry smiles and conversations all afternoon. Curveball. This is drilled to left field, but right there is Astorino to make the catch. Well hit. But a long out. 1 up, 1 down. Matt Harvey comes up. Matt has a single to right field, stole third base, was stranded there, struck out swinging in the 3rd, and flew out deep to left field in Attleboro to lead off Attleboro's 3-run 5th. And again, Attleboro 3 runs in the 5th inning, all came with 2 outs. Ahern, low, ball 1. In the bottom of the 5th, Harvey flew out, O'Hara grounded out, and then it all started with a Brady Irwin infield hit. A base hit to left center by Bennett, RBI single by Huntington, 2 RBI triple by Pagano. Ground ball to the third baseman Hassenfuss. Across the diamond to Robeson in time. 2 up, 2 down. 5-3 for scoring at home. Andrew Gorman flew out deep to center field. Ty's back.
Yep, I'm back.
2 outs, nobody on. Anthony Palmer. Excuse me, Ethan Palmer. TJ Ahern. Yeah. On the mound. Jeremy O'Hara is up. Pops this up to left field. Foul territory. Long run. Diving.
Wow.
What a catch by Astorino.
Yeah. He dove in foul territory.
There's a red star in my scorebook.
That's the play of the day.
Aiden Astorino sprinting to his right. And again, if you've seen him play football, he can pick him up and put him down. And a diving catch for Astorino. Wow. So TJ Ahern, an outstanding. That's his 2nd inning of work. And that'll be it for his pitching, unless KP can put 5 runs on the board here as Attleboro leads 6-1 after 6 full innings. KP has to score 5 runs here or we're done, Ty.
Yep.
And again, we were saying earlier, the Bombardiers played great this year, and unless I show up, this would be the first win this year in front of my eyes.
Well, don't jinx us.
Good point.
3 more outs
What'd
to go.
you kick me for? You just for Attleboro, for KP, through 6 innings, 1 run on 4 hits. There's been 1 Bombardier error. KP has left 6 runners on base. Their run was unearned. Attleboro, through 6 at-bats, 6 runs on 10 hits, 3 KP errors, which is very un-KP-like. Attleboro's left 9 runners on base, including bases loaded last inning. And 4 of their 6 runs, by my calculation, are earned. But I trust Attleboro's official scorer on that.
Did you notice that the Attleboro team just jogged down to left field and back into the dugout? In mass.
Staying loose. I'm Paul Healy along with Ty Waterman. Peter Jones set up our equipment, is running our graphics. Multiple award-winning breezy Dave Angel, the professor, will be editing this broadcast for later showing on Channel 15. Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. And right now, Jeff Plimpton is meeting with the home plate umpire for some lineup changes, which we'll have to find as we go along. Whoops, I got the wrong side of my scorecard. Leading off, this is number 19, which I believe is a pinch hitter, right?
Yeah, it is.
Number 19.
Jeremy.
Oh, that's Attleboro.
That's Attleboro. There is no 19.
Hold on, let's look over here. Who's number 19? He's not on the program. Oh, here it is. Ryan Burns. Thank you. Ryan Burns is up. Number 5. And I don't have any on my stats here. I don't have anything for Ryan. First pitch swinging down the third
long
base
throw
line.
from third.
Oh,
He got him! Long throw. Beautiful. He was in foul territory when he threw that ball.
Brody McKenna fielded it in
What
fair
a play.
territory. Went into foul territory. Fires a bullet across the diamond. Wow. First pitch swinging was number 19, Ryan Burns.
That's his play of the year from what I've seen.
Wow.
1 hop. Right over third base.
Who's this batting?
But what an arm he had. So we got
Number 16.
16.
Vinny Menendez, his second at bat. I think Menendez ground out to second base earlier.
Nice curveball.
Wow.
He's gone. Is he getting another bat?
Ethan
Yep, he's
Palmer.
gone. Struck out.
On 4 pitches, 2 outs recorded. Here in the top of the 7th inning, Attleboro 3 outs away from possibly their biggest win of the year.
That's his 4th strikeout, an inning and 2/3.
Wow. Yes, this win would be rivaled only by their 8-0 victory over KP earlier in the season.
Yeah, and KP is a winning record.
Palmer against Travis Crawford, the leadoff hitter. Called strike.
He looks good. He looks
Palmer
really good.
walked the first batter he faced on a 3-1 pitch. Has been lights out since then. The lefty working quickly. Called
strike 2 on another curve.
And you can hear Crawford say, "Oh, wow."
Take a deep breath if you're the hitter.
Robeson waiting on deck.
Big pitch.
Breaking ball outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bombardiers lead 6-1. Top of the 7th. This game started at 3:50.
There it is. There it is. Tried to hold up his swing.
Ethan Palmer comes in, records 6 outs, 5 of them via the strikeout, 1 via an incredible defensive play by third baseman Brody McKenna. A 1-2-3 inning for Palmer. Boy, was he impressive.
That's a save. He came in with a 3-1 lead.
That's right.
And that's a great save.
Wow. So King Philip ends with 1 run, 4 hits, 6 runners left on base. Attleboro committed 1 error. Attleboro in the big win, 6 runs, 10 hits, 9 left on base. 4 of the 6 runs were earned, 3 KP errors. So you know what? It might be 3 of those runs were earned. But anyway, offensively, our player of the game, Mikey Huntington.
Absolutely.
4 for 4, a base hit to left field, an infield hit, and a run scored. An RBI single to center field and a run scored. Or an RBI single to right field and a run scored. Johnny Pagano, 2 RBIs when he came in to pinch hit in the bottom of the 5th. A long triple to left center field. Brady Irwin had 2 hits and 2 runs scored. Tyler Dunley, the junior, who's heading to UMass Lowell eventually, he gets the win. He's now 4-1 on the season. He went 5 innings of outstanding work, 5 innings, 86 pitches. So he's now got, what, 34 strikeouts in 28 innings of work. For King Philip, their offensive player of the game, Drew Hurlin, with that RBI single in the 1st inning. And again, I just, covering a lot of sports, well, all the sports. What a privilege it's been to watch Tommy McLeish, Mr. Robeson, the first baseman, and all their senior athletes over these years, and we wish them nothing but the best as they go forward.
Oh, they'll be in the tournament.
Oh gosh, they'll be in the state tournament.
Yeah, both teams.
Division I state tournament this year. Ty, your final impressions of the game? I
thought our pitching was here's a good word for you, superlative.
Ooh,
and especially
polysyllabic.
Especially Ethan Palmer.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, in the 7th inning, he was dynamic.
Yeah. He walked the first batter, and I'm sitting here thinking, KP, here they come. And then, boy, he got it together. Recorded 6 outs, 5 of them via the K. And what a play by Brody McKenna, huh?
Yep, absolutely. Man. That play McKenna made was a smash down the third base line. It curved into foul territory on 1 hop, and he was actually going away from first base when he pegged it across the diamond and made the throw. That was a Brooks Robinson play.
I was going to say, I played some third base. I did not have the arm to make that play or to make that throw. Unless Attleboro has a home playoff game, this is going to be our last baseball coverage of the spring. And I am so glad because Attleboro, they move now. Whoops, where are we here? Don't tell me. Attleboro is now 6-6 in the Hockomock League, 8-6 overall. And
big game tomorrow.
Yeah, they complete their game, their postponed game against Milford tomorrow, 11 a.m. on Saturday, May 11th. But I want to congratulate Coach Dunley and all the Bombardiers. And if they get a home playoff game, we'll be back. But barring that, that's it for our coverage this year.
Well, tomorrow is the game that could get us on the road to a home playoff. We're behind 2-0 after what? Three innings?
Yes. Yep.
And we have to complete that game that was stopped because of rain the other day.
Against the Milford Scarlet Hawks, who were coached by Alex Dion, from my old hometown of Westboro, Mass, where he was on the Rangers baseball team with my nephew Anthony.
So come at 11 a.m. if you want to see the game.
Quincy's a long way away.
Well, I'm talking to the radio
Does
land.
Ty know how to text? You can text me updates, Ty. All right, Peter, our crew wants to go home. I'm Paul Healy along with Ty Waterman. Look for his book on Amazon.com.
The year the Red Sox won the series.
1918. All right.
All right.
Peter Bray ran our graphics and set up our equipment. Dave Angel will edit this broadcast. Jim Jones is the engineer in charge. Most important part of the equation, you, the viewers. Thank you for joining us on AACS.
And good night.
15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.